In this week's module, you will learn about hybrid learning. Let's first break down the term hybrid. When we say hybrid, what we really mean is any phenomena or item that's a combination of two or more different components. You may think of gasoline cars with electric motors, grapefruit, or even mules. These are all examples of hybrid crossing. With learning, this is the gaining of new skills and knowledge through instruction or experience. Traditional learning is thought to occur in a classroom with one instructor and the use of technology such as interactive whiteboards and computers. Now we can combine these two terms into one. Hybrid learning is when a student learns through a combination of online plus face-to-face instruction. Online learning contains two categories, synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous learning happens when students and the instructor all collectively meet at the same time to engage with one another. This mode of learning takes place in both virtual and in-person classes. Students must be present to participate in the course during a set schedule every week. In contrast, asynchronous learning is produced when instruction and activities do not happen at the same time. Students can preview content each week during their desired time frame without an active video component. Online learning can be synchronous, asynchronous, or a combination of the two. In hybrid learning, participants can engage with the facilitator and peers through shared virtual and in-person assignments. The course instructor will determine the number of traditional and online sessions. Although there are differences between the two, students are still expected to maintain accountability, conduct, and academic integrity as stated in the syllabi. To conduct hybrid learning, one needs access to several pieces of equipment and software. If an instructor wants to conduct a synchronous course, they will need to have familiarity with video conferencing. Two popular choices are Zoom and Google Classroom. Another key component is a computer with a microphone and strong wireless internet connection. A web camera is also necessary if the course will contain live meetings. Lastly, a course management system is also required. Some familiar options include Canvas by Instructure and Blackboard. With these softwares, students can submit their in-person and digital assessments online and can receive virtual feedback from the instructor. Once an instructor has access to these materials, hybrid learning can begin. Regarding education, hybrid learning has been utilized in K-12 and universities around the world. One example of a hybrid setting would be Mr. Smith's 6th grade geometry class. In this course, Mr. Smith hosts in-person instruction from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. After lunch, Mr. Smith's class rotates, and students are granted the remainder of the day to complete their assessments online. Now, hybrid learning has gained popular use and is advocated by telecommunication companies throughout the world. The main advantage to this type of learning is that students can access education through multiple environments. Learning is no longer limited to the classroom. Verizon claims this model for learning as the future of distance learning, and digital activities combined with traditional learning can provide more flexibility in customizing the learner's experience. Hybrid learning has also gained traction in corporate environments as well. Rather than requiring employees to report in person, the hybrid model allows employees to work both at home and in the office. Employees can choose how and when they want to work, which contributes to a better work-life balance and overall staff productivity. Hybrid workplace reduce the need of real estate and supplies due to smaller employee populations. Reduced commuting expenses is also another benefit because it lowers the need for traveling to and from work. Of course, every educational model has its drawbacks. Some disadvantages to hybrid learning include the requirement for all the participants to have widespread internet access. Although internet is becoming increasingly accessible, disparities still remain, and this could complicate a student's experience under hybrid learning. Another conflict could be the requirement for all students to have proficiency in time management. Those who are of younger age may have difficulty staying on track, since they lack experience in dedicating time towards homework and extracurriculars. They could easily fall behind without the help of an adult. Lastly, the increased risk of academic dishonesty also has the potential to complicate hybrid learning. Unless an instructor uses plagiarism check sites, they'll quickly find out the lengths a student will endure to submit work that wasn't originally theirs. Even with these websites, students still find ways to cheat through sites like Chegg and Quillbot. 5 tips on how you can be successful in participating in a hybrid learning model. One tip is to keep track of your assignments in an agenda or a planner. This will ensure that you stay informed on upcoming assignments and project due dates, prolonging your success. Also, be sure to take advantage of in-person class time. This is your time to ask questions to your instructor, and it's the perfect opportunity to interact with your peers. Also, treat online days like in-person days. Try to designate one location to be used for completing assessments, like a guest room, a bedroom, public library, or a coffee shop. This will limit any potential distractions and help you stay organized. Last but not least, try to find the right frame of mind when completing your coursework. Initially, the switch from traditional to hybrid learning may take some getting used to, but once you discover your true motivation for the course, you'll be able to remind yourself of it during hard times. I hope you've gained the necessary knowledge on the functions and applications of hybrid learning inside education. Thank you for watching.